Hi guys, I'm Heather from heatherchristo.com, and today I'm going to show you how to make one of the coolest things. It's almond ricotta. So if you're a vegan or you just stay away from dairy, this is an amazing substitute. I know I've been off dairy for 4.5 years and I still really miss cheesy dishes, like horribly. So this is a really cool and pretty accurate substitute for lots of your favorite dishes. Let's get started. What you want to do is take 2 cups of almonds, and I use like the slivered variety. I just feel like they're easier. They have more surface area to get exposed to hot water, and they're already peeled for you. So this was 2 cups of raw slivered almonds and then 2 cups of hot water. And this actually sat overnight. So they basically swelled as much as they can. And then I'm gonna put this right into the food processor. This first variety of ricotta I'm making is a soft version, so I like to flavor it. I'll put in a couple cloves of garlic. So let me get this going. You want to stop and make sure you scrape it down so that the bigger chunks of almond get incorporated, and you definitely have to season with salt. Okay, it's looking pretty creamy, so I'm actually gonna add some chopped up parsley and then some chives that I'm gonna cut. A little more salt. Okay, that's looking so good. So now you have a whole bunch of soft, creamy ricotta. It's really well flavored with that garlic and the chives and the salt. And this is the perfect consistency for things like lasagna or for a dip. So for this second type of almond ricotta, same thing, we've got the 2 cups of soaked almonds. We're gonna make it without savory flavors, although you could definitely do savory flavors here, but ultimately we're gonna make a hard cheese. This is so cool. So I will add a little bit of salt, but otherwise I'm gonna leave it plain, and I'll show you why in a second. Okay, it's really creamy. And now we're gonna strain it twice to make a hard cheese. So this is cheesecloth, really inexpensive. They sell it at the grocery store, the drugstore. It's very easy to find. And I'm just gonna cut a large piece. And then I also have this really fine strainer here, the chinois. I'm gonna take my cheesecloth and fold it in half into a large square. And then I'm gonna lay that right inside of the chinois. And then I'm gonna take the bowl that was already in. I'm gonna try to not make more dirty dishes. And then I'm gonna pour this directly in. So you can see immediately that this starts draining the almond milk through. So what I love about this recipe is it's kind of a 2-for-1. We're gonna wind up with all of the almond curds that we're gonna turn into cheese, and then all of this gorgeous homemade almond milk I like to save and use for my coffee or smoothies. You could add a little cinnamon to it or some vanilla, and it's really delicious. After you've let this drain, then you can really take it like this and just squeeze the extra liquid out. There's a lot. You really want to muscle all of the extra fluid out, because that's how you get a hard cheese. So you could continue to let this sit and drain or squeeze it a whole bunch and get as much liquid out as you can over the course of about a half hour. Then I will put that cheese, typically that whole ball, in the refrigerator and let it sit for a few hours. When it's done, this one actually sat in there overnight. You have this here. Cool. So I'm gonna just put it here on this dish. It's like a perfect ball. I'm so excited. And then when I serve something like this, you could do red pepper flakes over the top, fresh herbs. I'm for sure gonna do a crack of black pepper. I'm gonna do just a couple snips of chives, and then a beautiful drizzle of olive oil. And you can put that out on a cheese platter. It's really pretty. And I'm gonna take this one that's more like a dip and spoon this up because it's great with crackers. It'd be wonderful with fresh vegetables. So there you go, that is almond ricotta 2 ways. By the way, you could definitely make this with cashews. You could make it with hazelnuts. There's a lot of opportunities to play and experiment, but I really think you're gonna like this non-dairy option. For the full recipe, head on over to heatherchristo.com.